Hey, all, Dwarflord here. So recently, I've been getting a lot of negative comments towards Classic Era, which is really interesting because I've been playing Classic Era for more than 2 years, and I played it before it was cool. I played it when it was cool to play it again, and then now suddenly it's not cool to play it again. Sorry, I'm not keeping up with the times. The purpose of this video is to remind you that classic WoW is awesome. In fact, I'm going to go so far as to say that WoW is awesome in general. But we're going to focus on classic WoW because you got retail WoW, then you have classic WoW, and within classic WoW, we now have 4 iterations of it. We have Classic Era, the original. We have what we can call classic progression realms, where it went from Burning Crusade to Wrath and very soon to Cataclysm. Then we have classic hardcore, which is like Classic Era, except if you die, you either go again or you just transfer to Classic Era. And then you have Season of Discovery. And you know what? You might not like to hear this, but every version of those games is good. It's not for everyone though. Personally, I never had any interest to play Burning Crusade, never any interest to play Wrath of the Lich King, and I don't have any interest to play Cataclysm. I played all of those versions of the game. I also played Vanilla back in the day. Vanilla hits different. Yesterday, someone came into my stream and I welcome anyone into my stream. Check me out. But I'll play the clip. It seems like they were really against me playing Classic Era. They said, I'm good. Hey, you're a pretty good player. But why are you playing this game? It's dead. It's not dead. So what we're going to do is, before I play that clip, we're going to go over why Classic Era is awesome, sort of the population of Classic Era, and some of my thoughts on SOD. So first of all, why do I still play Classic Era? I find it to be more enjoyable. And I recently made a video saying that people are quitting SOD. They're coming back to Classic Era. And a lot of people gave that video hate because they do not resonate with that idea. They are still playing SOD, and in their mind, if you're not playing that, you're wrong. Now here's a really crazy idea. Did you know that you can play all versions of the game simultaneously? You could have a character on SOD and you could play SOD for a little bit. You could log into Classic Era and play your old Classic Era characters for a little bit. And then you could dabble in a little bit of Wrath. Do your weekly Ice Crown Citadel. And then you can go on hardcore until you die. You could do it all if you wanted to. Most people gravitate towards one. And yes, a lot of people currently are on the SOD hype train. But the SOD hype is kind of gone down. It's going to go back up again with the next phase. We know that. I'm going to be playing SOD again after the next phase. But currently, I don't really have a huge interest in playing SOD. It's kind of boring after a while. There's the hype to level, do the dungeons, and do the raid a couple times. But after that, you either have the option of grinding out your Silverwing Sentinel or Warsong Outrider rep. You can farm pearls and heavy leather or whatever the heck else you want to farm and try and make gold on. And if you have 1,000 gold in SOD, grats, you have a big head start. I've got like 14 gold. I can't be asked to play the game. It's not that interesting. Level 60 content in Classic Era, it's more compelling and fun to me than in SOD. And I have a lot of projects that I'm working on in Classic Era. We are doing speed running. We're trying to be #1 in the world, fighting against the Europeans. And I'm working on getting Thunder Fury for my rogue. And some heretics wouldn't agree with this, but also my paladin. I know. Why not? It's Classic Era. Anything's possible. And maybe one day a hunter. Ooh. Let's not get too crazy. So is Classic Era dead, as a lot of Classic Era haters say? No. Classic Era, Whitemane is medium population. Manacryk, the PvE realm, and Pyrewood Village on EU, the PvE realms, they are listed as low pop, but people are still playing them. And Firemaw, I believe, is medium pop. It could potentially be high pop. Firemaw tended to be a little bit more populous than the NA version, Whitemane. Regardless, a medium population realm is very adequate for playing World of Warcraft. The amount of people on Whitemane right now is virtually the same as a realm would have had in 2004, 2005, 2006. So these mega servers that we've gotten used to, they are not the standard. Medium population's okay. It's okay to not have layers. People actually don't like layers. They don't. And we don't have layers. We did for a little bit on Whitemane, but we complained to Agrand. He doesn't listen to all of our complaints, but they did remove the layering. Part of what makes Classic Era awesome, other than the fact that it's a version of the game that people playing it enjoy, is that the community is very tight-knit. And I can log in, and I'm going to interact with somebody that I've interacted with before, in some capacity. It could be a guild member or a friend that I know well, or it could just be someone who I've raided with once, or I've seen them around. And I actually really enjoy that really small, tight-knit community feel. And SOD does not really give that. SOD realms are so populous that you can play with a person and never see them again. And that's not a con or anything against SOD, but it's just something that I enjoy about Classic Era. This channel always has been, and probably always will be, about Classic Era and promoting Classic Era. I started making videos saying, hey, come play Classic Era, when we were literally 100 people playing Classic Era. And people on Reddit or on my videos or wherever said, Classic Era is dead, Classic Era sucks, why would you play Classic Era? And then a lot of people started trickling back to Classic Era. It was crazy popular, and then SOD came out, and the numbers went down a little bit. They went they were here, and then they went maybe they went a little lower, but it's not dead. It is not dead. I know so many people who started playing SOD and they got to 25, they got bored of it, or some of them never even got to 25. They're like, I'm going back to Classic Era. See you guys. And remember, at the start of the video, I said, Classic is awesome. Whether you're playing Era, SOD, Hardcore, or Wrath, and soon to be Cataclysm, it's awesome. We can all be friends. It's not me against you. It's not, which version of Classic is the best? Just play what you enjoy. And if that's not a reason to like the video, I don't know what the hell is. So, without any more deliberation, let's play these clips and just understand that people like Classic Era. A lot of people. Whenever I'm making a raid, like yesterday, I was making my Molten Core raid, and guess what? There was another Molten Core raid forming, and another one, and another one, and a Blackwing lair, and another Blackwing lair. There was a Nax, a ZG, a ZG, a ZG, an Oni. There's all these raids forming. There was just so much going on. And people are also playing SOD, and you can have fun doing that, but people are having fun playing Era. And the idea that you need to come into someone's stream playing Era and ridicule them for that is just silly. So I have absolutely no hate against the person who came into my stream. I think they're a viewer. They view my stuff all the time. But it was just a really weird thing for them to come in and say these things. And they're not the only person who ever did that. So I hope you're not offended by me highlighting your comments here in video format. I thank you for the inspiration to make the video. So anyways, let's play those clips, and I'll see you on Classic Era, hopefully. And if not, maybe I'll see you on SOD. And if not, maybe I'll see you on Hardcore. But I will not see you on Wrath or Cataclysm or BC, because I never wanted to play those games, and I never will. But if that's what you enjoy, enjoy it. Gonna cross the bridge here. Staying on the left of the bridge. Get the Fire Lord stack with us. How does playing Classic make me bad? Classic is? Sod is Classic. Stack on the surgery. Got a shiny here. What do you mean, whatever? What are you even talking about? I'm gonna get the first taunt here. Taunting now. Heals on Call Me Shreds. Pump this down, mages. How is Classic Era bad? Was it bad in 2019? That is such a weird take, dude. You gotta get your head checked. Alright, let's grab the Surger. We might get another set of imps here. Classic Era is a fun game. A lot of people like it, and we're playing it. Roar if you can get this AoE taunt. Go ahead and blast mages. Alright. We're gonna get a double pack here. Throw a pre-shield on me. Let them all stack up. Don't hit them until they're all gathered up. Let them all gather up. Let them all gather up. Keep pulling them back. Stack on star. Stack on star. Stack on star. Stack on star. Focus the high health ones. Stack them up. Lattice tech. You're holding that guy way out there. I'm glad you think my tanking is decent. But you have to understand, it's a really weird take that anyone playing Classic Era is wrong, or, you know, oh, if you're not playing Sod, you're doing the wrong thing. That's just a weird, really weird take. What's up, Greg? Skull X square. Mage's decurse. Do not cleave the mind controls. And remove mind control, priest. Priest, you gotta remove the mind control. Purge. The Classic Era population has hardly moved. To say it's dead is ridiculous. Ooh, wrist guards of stability. The hell am I?
Chicken's on.
Go ahead and mana up. We're gonna do 2 bids here. Yeah, he's a big troll. I mean, I appreciate you being here, Bryce. Classic Era is fun. It's not dead. You can play both games. You can play both games, both versions of the game. It's not one or the other. And why do I play Classic Era? Oh, for moments like this. Imagine we get a binding on this one. That's an open bid. Open bid on this binding.
Stand, kill it.
Commit. Commit. Oh, you...
Oh!
Oh my god!
God damn.
This is the one that my rogue needs, man!
Crazy.
And talisman, that's crazy.
Well, this is open bid. I've already got one of these. Shit.
Toe pipe.
Thanks for watching. I hope the video resonated with you. And stop hating on the other versions of the game. It's like WoW players hating WoW players. We're all on the same team here. Go hate Final Fantasy players. In fact, don't hate anybody, because that's just... There's no time to hate people. No time. We have no time. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a sub and a comment. I read and respond to each and every one. Catch me live on my Twitch channel, Dwarf Lord TV, to connect with me or say hi to me in game on any of my characters. Dwarf Lord out.